Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Rhino Bones here. Just wanted to take you on a quick tour of a couple of my properties, a few of my survival worlds. This one right here is Rhino Vania. It is unfortunately a tiny little island paradise. But I'm not too far away from a nice little jungle. Right over there you can kind of see in the water is a... Oh, what are those things called? Water dungeon thing. Anyways, I'll take us over there to my little island and show it off. I'd like to hear in the comments exactly which one of my worlds you guys would like me to continue on with. So, this is just the first of a couple of them. You can see it's definitely a 1.9 something world because it's already got the ghost horse things, 4 horsemen things. Yeah, they're all over this place. I cannot seem to get rid of them. Every time I kill a couple of them, a few more show up. So here we are outside my little base in Rhino Vania. Got a farm. When I started off, the island was probably from this row to just on the other side of these trees right here. So I've had to add on a little bit, make it actual livable space. Luckily, I've had plenty of chances to find some pumpkins and some melons. Got a nice little farm that I built up here. So here's my actual property. Got to climb up the steps to make it into the house. My son actually helped me with this. His little area is up here at the top. He was on for maybe 15 minutes, and this is what he decided to come up with. Since then, he has not been back on this world, but eventually he will be. I told him he needs to make a full building up here at the top. So here's his little water slide, goes down the waterfalls that we boated up to. I'll go back down, take you through my little section of the house. We're going to build a little sitting room in here, do a few other things. So this would be the Bones bed suite. Since it's nighttime, I'll go ahead and take a nap real quick. Alright, yeah. Good night's rest. So I got a few little chests in here, nothing special. Good view of some of the other local islands. See the farm. Go around this way, and that is the entire house. Really didn't take that much time at all. I did build it up on stilts because, you know, this is supposed to be an island. Well, got a few good things in there I might need to pull out soon. So underneath the house is a cave. Well, not a cave, it's a mine. And I built a little theater in there so you can always watch the movie titled The Ocean. And it's really just the best movie ever. It's always playing. So yeah, you come down here and like, oh man, The Ocean. It's such a wonderful movie. Everybody loves watching The Ocean. Yeah, there's some of the actors over there. That's Kevin Spacey, and it's got Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. It's really just an amazing movie. And down underneath is my actual mine. I'm not going to worry about traipsing all the way around. Tried to make it a little hard for the zombies to catch me. And that's it. Here's my mine. Found a bunch of diamonds down in this area over here. Oh, wait. Are those actual diamonds right there? Oh, I really don't want to be killed by skeletons right when I'm showing this off. So, I'm going to pause right there and take you to my next world. Okay, everybody, I am back, and this is my Rhino Dale survival world. You can kind of see the pattern there. I've got Rhinoville, Rhino Dale, I don't know, Rhino everything. Anyways, this used to be a modded world. Off in the distance, right over there, I think, you can kind of see a building from the YouTubers mod. There's a few of them scattered around through here. Well, one day I loaded up the game and it just crashed on me, and ever since then I was unable to actually use it. So you can see down here under the ground I've set up one of the towns from Minecraft Comes Alive. My son and I spent, oh, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 hours putting a roof on this area, making the waterfalls on the sides, extra entrances and stuff. Used to be full of villagers, not so much anymore. I think they had a rampant zombie attack. So we'll head back over to my actual place. And even though this was a modded world, every bit of it was done on survival, so I'm like really proud of it. Only problem is, just about everything was made out of wood. Because, well, you can see there's wood everywhere. When I transferred this over to normal Minecraft, the fireplace caught every single thing on fire. So I lost every bit of wood from the house. I lost the deck here. I lost what used to be a wooden bridge with nice trestles and all of that stuff. Yeah, whole thing just went kaput, went up in flames. Wasn't very happy about that. Right there is a little building my son made. I think that was supposed to be a bakery. He used to have a bigger place right here, but it was from one of the mods, and I made him tear it down. Before we go into the house, I'm going to go over here to another one of the villages from Minecraft Comes Alive. Basically, both of these areas I had to dig out myself just so there'd be, you know, decent landscaping around it, because this world was really weird. The only good part on it was where I built my house over there. Everything else was just kind of off in the middle of lots of random hills. Didn't like it very much. So in the hopes of gaining some more villagers in the town, we've added in some beds and stuff. I read somewhere that that's how you're supposed to get them. Anyways, this was basically inside of a mountain. So I had to go through block by block, tearing apart the mountain. And you can see this is what's left of it. Over there, where those rocks are, that was part of the Rotten Ruins mod, I think is what it was called. Anyways, let's head back over to the house, and I'll show you through there. One of the most disappointing things with the change from being a modded world into being part of regular old Minecraft is that every one of my chests ended up emptied out. And I tell you what, that was probably the worst thing. Even the house burning down didn't bother me as much as losing all of my stuff. So here's the main entrance. You can see there's the guilty fireplace. My son and I rebuilt everything. There's some stuff that we just couldn't remember what went where, so we did as good as we could. You can see I have chests all over the place. They used to all be completely filled up. Here's the, well, I'm not sure what this area would be called. Some sort of area. Anyways, here's my bedroom. Through here is the enchanting room. Right up the ladder here, we've got a little storage area. One of the mods I had was a giant furnace. I think I've seen the same furnace on like Dan TDM's channel. But you fill it up with rocks and it melts it all down. It's pretty good. So after that went away, I filled up this room with chests, not remembering that in the downstairs area I had already built a pretty decent little storage area. So we'll head down to Storage Central, watch your head. Got all of my, whatever those things are called, furnaces right there. Got the arbor for all of my different wood. Every one of these chests was completely filled up before. You can see I'm slowly starting to add things to them. Very disappointing. This is the boathouse full of oars. Oh god, that's why they pay me the big money. So haven't collected very much through there. Let's see, got my lava pit to throw away all my junk. Got the ground floor full of dirt. Got the pit, that's where my actual mine is, and I keep my tools in there. Got the zoo full of animal parts. Ugh, there's a spelling error there I'll have to fix. And over here is the quarry, or the stone area. Like I said, almost all of these things were completely filled up before. Very disappointing loss. And I had to put this little sign here. Please be considerate, because I did have other people playing on here. And I wanted to make sure they didn't destroy everything. So, it's the usual. Got shaft mine. 2 blocks between. Goes on and on and on. You can see it's not even loading in the distance. I've gone pretty deep into this place. What is that? Is there a ghost up there? Oh, nothing. Yeah, I don't think I need to go all the way down that way. So I'll go down to the next 2 levels, check those out real quick. So this is probably my second all-time favorite world. Even though none of the mods on it work anymore, I still really like all the work that me and my son put into it. There's another mining level, and then down into I'm not sure, it's like a ravine, but it's underground. You can see all this cobble and stuff around here. One of the mods turned everything, had like lava cobble stuff, and when it turned back into this, it just turned into regular cobblestone. Can't remember what's up in there. I think there's a chest. That was part of one of the ruins. Ugh. Yeah. Anyways, that's this world. I'll pause right here and show off my third world, and that'll be it for the day. Alright, this is my third and final world. This is just 1.9 first world. This is right when 1.9 came out, and we played this constantly for about 2 weeks, and then we never opened it up again. So I spawned down in the bottom of this cave, and I have absolutely no clue where I'm at. So I'm gonna wander around for as long as it takes to find out where I need to be, and then I will start the video again. Okay, I'm back on my 1.9 world. Obviously now I'm on 1.9.4. Right here is what was supposed to be a really fancy mob spawner, and it failed miserably. I didn't build it quite tall enough. Well, started off way too low, so didn't get it tall enough. Now it's a penthouse apartment, and it's very, very posh. Probably my favorite part of this world is that the majority of our living space is actually underneath that hill there. And if you've seen my Mattiscraft video, my first tour of that world, you can kind of see this tower here is an awful lot like the one I built in that world. And also in that world, I've got most of my living areas underground. So, yeah, I'm a creature of habit. Started off with this one, and I liked it just enough, so I went ahead and did it on the other world as well. Now, if I can get down here without... You know what? I've got a shovel right there. There we go. That's much easier. Now I just got to run from the bad guys. Alright, quick tour of the tower. I learned from my mistakes when I built the tower on Mattiscraft. I used ladders because this right here is not only dizzying and disorienting, but it's really, really slow. So yeah, there used to be platforms right here, there, and there. And then it went up to a second level, and there were some platforms up there. I might have gotten 2 or 3 mobs come down. So, totally not worth it. Instead, toss in some beds, make these into some little rooms. Got a beautiful view of the valley. And over here, as I always enjoy, a nice water slide. Alright. Down these steps, that leads to my chicken farm area. My son helped me make that. And I'm going to go ahead and destroy him. Child of mine, don't attack me. Okay. Now that he's been dispatched quite properly, we'll continue the tour. So, chicken farm, my son helped me with it. It's ugly as sin, but it does the job really well. My son also gathered up all of the animals and built my little farm up here. I went through and built the little road. That's Lightning Jack. That's my son's horse. And down there you get kind of a sneak peek at what used to be the first house, or the first living quarters in this whole series, or whole survival world. Haven't done a series yet. So we'll head in through the farm. Took a long time to get all of that glass, even though, as you saw, desert is right over the hill. Okay. Head on into the main living area. Oh, fancy and nice. No, this isn't it. It's through this way. So here's the first place we saw. Does it look like... No. Just gonna let it happen. Just gonna let it happen. Okay, now I'll respawn back in my bedroom, which is where I was headed in the first place. Alright, so here's the bedroom. Son's bedroom is through that way. We're kind of like the odd couple. We have to share a house. It's really weird. I don't like it that much. You know, you're going to share the house with a kid in real life too, so I get used to it. One of these days, probably 10 years from now when he moves out, then I'll be used to having somebody else living in the house. Down this way is my enchanting area. It's very enchanting. And son, if you kill me again, you're not allowed back on my game. Okay? Do we agree? Alright, so this is my home. Here's my son's area. He's built himself a little drum kit. Got himself an iron golem, and there's the beginning of his mine. The lower levels to our mine are down there. It's a normal mine, so I'm not going to take you down there. And this is also a normal mine. I'm not going to take you down there. I have no clue how I got into that cave in the first place. So what I had to do is I just kind of dug my way up. Ended up back where I was supposed to. And that's it. So, in the comments, tell me which of the 3 worlds you enjoyed the most. And that will be where my son and I start our next series. Until then, I will do some farming, and I'll see y'all later. Enjoy!